Blah. Hello. I'm doing... What? Oh god. I tweeted out the stream this time. Let's continue from where I was. Oh, the sound. Oh, 999 sounds. Oh, this is new. Oh. Oh. What? Oh. Oh. I'm getting a little slight recap of what I've done so far. Yeah, I ended it before I moved to the next map. I'm gonna check the flowchart. I'm curious. It allows the story progresses. By selecting a chapter in investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. I can zoom. Oh. So, this was if I took the other path during the during Mizuki's Somnium. In sync. I guess paths branch from sync specifically. What? Thinking in the pain. Okay. Just looking at it. So you get syncs and then investigations. And then back to investigations. Hang on. Nope. Bloom Park. Once again. Saturday, 8:13 p.m. Just taking a sip, my head feels a bit funny. When I returned to the scene, I brought Mizuki with me. I saw a suspicious figure in the Somnium, but I couldn't be sure of its exact location. I brought Mizuki along to help pin it down.
Somewhere around here, right?
Yep.
Probably around the bushes.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me? Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Okay. No Papa Date. So she says.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember?
I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile. I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
What's wrong?
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
He's looking into the bush, maybe behind it. Oh no, I can't say the other thing. Oh.
Iba, what's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago. The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason, as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
Okay.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Railroad crossing. Railroad crossing?
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father.
I sus.
Renju Okiura.
Daddy is the culprit. So. Oh, my screen's dirty.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel stopped at the closed down station and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks. That explains why there were no cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, he could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju, and you can help me find him.
Dashboard wheel, dashboard, center console. I'm just inspecting. Where is it? Gear shift. Rear view mirror. You can see the scenery through the rear window, but no ghosts or old ladies. SMH. A box. A. Whoops! I clicked out of the game. Hey, there's a key. You look like you want to say something.
I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Never want to put cuffs on him. I would never want Mizuki to see that. Anyway, Renju just isn't the kind of guy who would commit a crime like this.
I think about a week ago, when I went to hang out at Lemon Escape.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. Called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
Mizuki is sitting in the passenger seat. She's trying to act tough, but I can tell she's nervous. About the Nile message.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Oh, Ota.
Bad personality.
Are we talking about Aiba?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar?
I think we're talking about Aiba.
Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
Need to say what exactly is that? Caught up in something serious, come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round. Damn. Either way, seems like he was involved and tried to pin it on Mizuki in the end. No clue. I don't know, it depends on what went down. I guess she went with Ota, and the body was already there. Like, put on the horse.
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
True. And I didn't get to see the other one. Ooh, phone call.
Dante, incoming call from the boss.
His
Connected.
boss.
Hey, I just got the report from Aiba. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our number one suspect. He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, Not one we can corroborate.
No. I'm hanging out, boss. Like, any idea where Renju is?
Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
Why'd you release him?
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him.
That Renju's questioning.
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really.
That Renju's alibi.
Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday. Renju claims that he was at home alone at the time, but that means no one can back up his story.
Be boss through my left eye. Iba is streaming the image in real time. I don't have a cell phone, never cared for them, but Iba can connect to any network in range. That's how I'm able to communicate with HQ. The Mizuki, I look like I'm talking to a Bluetooth. He doesn't see what I see. Also look, I can see boss through my left eye.
Alright, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Careful there, Date. Having location tracking on Iba. I mean, maybe it's so Abyss can keep track of him or something, I don't know. Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Sunpoke?
Oh, Sunfish Pocket.
Oh.
Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Oh god, this is gonna be fun. Jesus.
Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast in Akihabara.
Meow. Off to the main cafe. Date goes. 10:20 p.m.
Can't be.
Oh god, another matter. Oh, hey, Renju is dead too. Okay, I get it. Oh.
Renju.
Yeah, that's not good. Day 3, Sunday. Syokubai. Syokubai. His headquarters, Sunday, 9:17 a.m.
You look awful. Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
Happy birthday, man. Probably nothing new to look at, really. What boss? I Renju.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
The serial killer.
The new Cyclops Killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
Cyclops killer?
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually. It's all over the news. These murders have gone viral, so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago? Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know.
This is going to be relevant to... This is going to be relevant to Date, I bet. That's being kept from him?
We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings, to distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the decomposition of the corpses were all at different stages. They were each killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women, and...
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
Cyclops?
A few days after the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
What? It just feels like someone else trying to, like, claim the killings. Like, I guess there's some killings where it's like someone just wanting to be recognized. Even if it's in, like, a horrendous way. But, like, I don't know, like, signing the statement, or making a statement to press, and signing the statement. I don't know.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
Oh.
According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth.
Uranus. What about my anus,
Cyclops were known
Iva?
for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
Gaia got us back.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
Oh, okay.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Yeah, I think that'd do it, yeah.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed women. Renju doesn't fit that profile. Second, all of the victims had their right eyes removed.
These are the left eyes now.
Shoko and Renju...
We're missing their left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Something... This must be related to how Date lost his eye. After all... I don't know.
Bullshit, you can't.
I mean, he lost his left eye, so I'm not sure about that.
It's a national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal for this case and the case 6 years ago are not the same.
Iva, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I already had a look through the database while you were talking. Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur theories, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
The Mizuki.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Look. Boss is sitting on her desk. She looks tired like me.
Of course not.
Can he sleep?
I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather.
Any thoughts on the culprit?
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others. I'm kidding. Only a joke.
You have terrible jokes,
I'm
Pewter.
too tired for your jokes right now, Pewter.
Actually, you lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
Yes, but I don't remember anything from back then. I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Look. Pewter looks surprisingly serious. Seems trouble, Pewter.
Two
Pewter.
murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
I love how the other characters look at other characters when they're speaking.
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Okay. Any other information?
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent Date, we need you to continue your work.
Right. I think I'll head back to where Renju was found. Sunfish Pocket.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iva.
Understood.
Sunfish Pocket. That place is gonna be hella shut down. No maid cafe for Date. Oh, Mizuki is here.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
Wait, did she?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Did she smuggle herself in?
Mizuki!
Finally,
Watch out!
someone in the mirror.
Eyes forward, stupid.
God. Mizuki climbed up to the front and sat in the passenger seat. Alright then. Dashboard.
Hey, Date? Why do they call it a dashboard?
Because it makes the car go faster.
Hey.
Uh-huh. And why do they call it a tachometer?
It measures how many tacos worth of revolutions the wheels spin. Because a tortilla is round, obviously.
Hey,
You're
Date,
real.
what would happen if I grabbed the wheel and spun it super hard?
We would spend the rest of our very short time together thinking about how stupid that was.
There's no one in the back seat. Not anymore. Gear shift. No questions about the gear shift? Okay. What are you doing here?
I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day. You're going to investigate, right? Take me with you. I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
But Date gives in.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
He's claimed Mizuki as his daughter now.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're still in your brooding, pretentious
Odd
teenager.
thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess? She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
Too smart.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Oh. What's Shoko's secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money.
Oops.
She got really rich like that.
Oops.
Shoko did this?
God, scam.
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people.
I'm gonna just plug my phone in really quick. What? Okay.
I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Sheesh.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this.
There's a board out.
They must have been extraordinarily careful.
For that. Glad you're okay.
I'm not okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
Jesus.
That's where
What's
you're
wrong
wrong,
with this
kiddo.
argument?
I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Jesus.
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
Oh god.
I am not an old creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Jesus Christ, Date.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
Damn brat. Oh no! Didn't get to ask the other things. Sunfish pocket. Give me a sec. Hold. Hold. Oops. Hold. Okay. Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Oh, Dodge, so you sure it's fine bringing fucking victim's child in here? Evidence. Evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence at a scene. Beer kegs. Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires were tied to 3 kegs.
Each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
3 beer kegs on the floor, each can hold 20 liters and weigh 55 pounds when filled with water.
The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else. It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Aiba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
Not yet. I'll talk to the inspector. What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
My name is Kagami.
Oh my god, it's Kagami. What's your name?
It's Kagami.
What's your name?
Kagami?
Name, by the way?
I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
What's his name, by the way? I of course remembered his name. But do you, though? His name is engraved in my mind. You sure about that, Date? His name is...
Hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a
The
conversation.
hesitation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Well, that's a plot twist, jeez. Another inspector. Hope he finds some clues. Still just named inspector. Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Inspector is investigating something. Chat. Status.
Nothing special.
Nothing special. Cash register. There are pictures of girls on display, probably the girls that are
What are
working
you
here.
staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
I agree. Keep looking in defiance of them.
Aiba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
There's no footage of the incident.
Dragon's Palace Pasta. 1800 yen. 1800?
This is important investigation things.
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
Too much money. Table. I can't find any clues on it. Wooden barrel. Nothing special. Windows. Nothing. Oh, it's on the second floor. Tried it.
Spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renji was stabbed.
Nothing to do with the case. Oil
The
drums.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh?
What?
Watch?
There's something inside.
Stepped up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it. This is... This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Evidence. I X-ray the empty oil drum. Renji's wristwatch was inside of the oil drum. Has a 200-liter capacity and weighs 44 pounds empty. Maybe Renju was brought here in the oil drum. Kitchen window? See the kitchen back there, nothing looks suspicious. Kitchen door, doorway to the kitchen. Sign, science store signboard says Sunfish Pocket. Lifesaver. Life preservers. New counter. Zoom. Ugh. Left eye. Left eye has been
This
pulled
gives
out.
their similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
Base.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Okay, so sedatives were injected into Reggie's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed.
The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Body was hanging from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on the ceiling beams. Now the neck. 8 impressions left on his neck.
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
Yeah, pretty close. Renju's approximate time of death was yesterday, Saturday, around 8 p.m. He was strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. Anything else? Body? Whose corpse was found hanging from the ceiling beam over the counter? Renju and Shoko both had their left eye taken before they were killed. Right eye? Right eye is still there. Oh, done. Beer kegs. Oh, Renju weighed about 160 pounds, and he was definitely murdered somewhere else than carried here. Mizuki. You can leave if you need to.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be...
Still.
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, I think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Did I say anything strange?
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Did I say anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Did I say anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you.
My god.
Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
What? Mizuki's looking at the spot where we found Renju.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, you can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Remember what you saw last night.
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Are you really okay?
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
I'm stalling. Mizuki acts tough, but deep inside. Now what? Gotta be something else. Policeman. Doorway? This club is located on the 2nd floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the 2nd floor only once, at 8:55 p.m.
So, murdered then nearly an hour later, brought him.
The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
310.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Like who? Any places you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
Do you want to talk to Iris?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Mizuki tried calling Iris. There was no answer.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
About Ota. Yeah.
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time.
Oh, he's in here all the time? Okay, that makes it that differentiates it a bit. Okay.
I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He
Right.
dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner.
Let's head out.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
I'm the Ace Attorney this. Places to go, actually. Golden Yokocho was one place. Let's go to Matsushita Diner. Go top down. Sunday.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date. What can I help you with?
Hi. You been here before?
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
He's standing next to me.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
It says fermented Mayumi juice.
I'm just gonna figure out what that juice is. Okay. Menu. There's a menu on the
Kuroda
table.
Kazuaki's shin meat pickled in miso.
What is wrong with this restaurant?
Disposable chopsticks. Photo? Family photo. Swinging door.
A singing door.
Singing door.
A swinging door.
A slinging door. A ringing door. The kitchen area past the counter. Keep forgetting I can rotate the camera. Posters.
Hey
Beer ad
Dante,
on the
why
wall?
do beer ads always have girls in bikinis in them?
Because they make you thirsty.
Why?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Yeah. I mean, I can tell Date is thirsty all the fucking time.
A riddle. What is the difference between a cushion and you, Date?
I was gonna make a face-setting joke. I'm not
I
gonna.
don't know, what?
Nothing. You're both soft and get thrown around.
Hey,
That wasn't bad. You're getting better with the jokes.
small sitting cushion. And he's written on the Tanzaku paper. What? I didn't read that. Whoops. Says good luck. Calendar. November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old.
Hands
Fuck.
off those hands. Just kidding.
Didn't she say the same thing yesterday?
She did.
Sliding door. Table. Oh. And actually talk. Hey, you're looking gorgeous today.
Oh, stop, you charmer.
Straight to flirting.
But you're not getting a discount out of me.
Fuck.
I knew you were a pedo, Date, but I didn't think you were a cougar hunter too.
What the fuck?
I am neither of those things.
Yeah, still hitting on her.
I completely forgot. I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
Look. Maybe it's standing on the other side of the counter. Any recommendations?
Oh, everything here is delicious. But my personal favorite is our omelet rice.
Did you want to eat here?
No, I don't have much of an appetite. How's your stomach?
Same. I don't think I can eat right now.
Yeah. Understandable.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see.
Lemon escape that. Took my business card out of my pocket and handed it to Mayumi.
Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Lemon escape. I wonder if the huge breast behind the counter is still sitting here.
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
She's talking now.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now.
I cannot. I just cannot even.
Hold on, give me just one sec.
Here it is on the
Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
Can you introduce me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
Could you contain yourself for 5 minutes, Date?
His mind is racing. I was just like, what the fuck, Date? Mizuki, do you know this receptionist?
I mean, yeah, but...
Yeah, of course we know each other. We're like best friends. We hang out, we party.
We do not party.
Hey!
Who hired this woman?
The most likely scenario is that the final decision was made by the head of the company.
Hey, Renju.
Renju.
Mizuki is standing next to me. Abstract painting.
This painting is called Hawaiian Dishes and Dark Demons.
Which part is supposed to be a dish and which part is supposed to be a demon?
All of it. There's an incomprehensible abstract painting displayed on the wall. A large window. Whoops, I clicked out of it again. Company's logo, Lemnis Gate. Reception desk. Receptionist. Plant.
Date, look! A cricket!
Yes, Iba. Iba has a strange fascination with insects. Also, Iba's cute as fuck.
Oh, this is Dark Zone Kalimas!
Who?
Ooh, apparently this is Dark Zone Kalimos. Door, there's probably an office back there. Vending machine full of drinks. Lots of magazines in that rack featured how to draw cute anime girls. I think I'll give that a look. He just wants to look at cute anime girls, he doesn't care about drawing them. Lots of magazines in that rack. It's a monitor, nothing's on it. Sofa? No, not a sonar.
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
I believe you are thinking of sonar.
Beep. Beep.
That's a high stool.
The
Why
high
are
stool.
you always thinking about high school?
I said stool.
This is just gonna be a running joke of Mizuki calling Date a pedo.
Captain, enemy vessel, 3 clicks.
Captain, enemy vessel. Things have been pretty serious around here
Yeah,
lately.
totally.
Yeah.
You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know?
I know, right?
Like, what are even the chances?
Oh.
It's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
Oh, day off, am I right?
But it was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my
So
old
true,
friends hit me
bestie.
up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
There's a receptionist sitting behind the desk. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Here we go again. There's a receptionist with huge breasts sitting. There's a receptionist with huge breasts. Huge breasts. Breasts. There are huge breasts sitting behind the desk. Huge breasts sitting behind the desk. It's staying that way. Did you happen to see Oti here?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
World
Ota
famous.
happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has social skills.
Those
I
are the ones
see.
you have to watch out for.
The most dangerous.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Took out my business card and handed it over to the receptionist.
Yeah, I got his number. I got his number.
The business number
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
is gonna be abused. Have you seen Iris?
Iris? You mean Asa? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right
Still-
away, I can try contacting her.
It still goes on, even after Renju getting murdered.
No, it's fine. This can wait until she's done.
For sure.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
For sure?
For
As
sure.
in, I got you?
I got you. What's going to happen to the office?
Oh, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over. We might get absorbed by another office. Just when I got a job, too. Man. What am I gonna do if this place closes up?
Just give me a sec. Just checking what my mic set to. Okay.
So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like?
Well, back to floating.
Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
Well, we could go out sometime.
Faith? He's living this up.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
What?
Oh, my apologies. Never mind.
Hey, it's his call. Go.
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Golden Yoko Chan. New place, new place.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah. This is
Yeah.
where I met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Yeah. I wonder why this would end up being his kind of place, aside from that. Just a bar. Okay.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Okay.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
It's 10.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
The menu has writing on the back. Bottles lined up on the counter. Let's count them. 9. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. The nonary bottles. Just kidding, there's 18. Oh. I mean, that's still the digital route. How many there are? Let's count carefully. There are 18 bottles lined up on the counter. Oh, picture on the wall. It's a little odd.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Hey, Mizuki, you mind cleaning some of your stuff out of the fridge at home?
Not gonna happen.
TV? There's a TV on the wall.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Okay. He is thirsty as fuck. Thirstier than Sigma, maybe? Specials are written on the chalkboard. Slippers and tomato soup. Special. Did I say tomato? Tomato. Table. Toaster. I almost said Mr. Dickley. I wonder what that is. Hanger. Hey, there's a key. Having fun at school?
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
Concerned to Dad.
No, I'm not interested in that.
Dad too.
Oh, thank God.
He's sitting next to me. You tired?
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway, because I'm not going home.
Okay. It's been a long time since we did this.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why?
Dinner.
Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
I think I would have had that even without eating alone.
The meals you prepare do have sufficient nutritional content. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Mizuki, we should at least have one meal together.
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
That's just an excuse.
Really now. People have always told me that I have good technique. Some even say it's beautiful.
It's disgusting. Too clean.
Too clean?
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
Jesus.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
You're the dad now.
Hey, Date. What did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
Don't worry, I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki.
Liquid courage.
At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemnis Gate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Hey, Mama, how've you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this?
I don't think it was his fault exactly.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh, I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can.
Is this your first time at a place like this?
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Oh, Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right. And I won't charge you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right, this is for Renju.
I promise.
Are you scared of Mama?
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's a pretty wide range.
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
I think I'll ignore that one.
I think I'll ignore it as well.
Mizuki is curling up a little. Maybe she's intimidated by Mama. How's business?
Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks.
Okay. Mama's polishing a dried bonito fish. Part of a daily routine. Come to think of it, I have no idea why. I think I'll ask her one day when the time is right. About Renju.
Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
The Echo.
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
Mizuki seems to be wary of Mama.
Well, there was the watch incident.
Watch?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Right. Well, not the watch I had in my pocket. It was the one I found in the oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it? Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift, I think.
Lover?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Do you remember where it is?
Yeah, outside, right?
This is a small establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
No, it's just...
Be fine.
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
I gave her a nod and a wave and left. The Date piss scene.
Iva, get boss on the line.
Oh, okay, it's just
Got
a
it.
link. Boop, boop, boop.
What's up?
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Are you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Going to Kumakura. Kumakura office.
Who's this asshole? You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Asshole.
Bye then.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Oh my god, what a kick.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh? So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
Alright, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. But we had nothing to do with it.
You had nothing to do with it.
Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops.
Crest. Kumakura crest. Chairman's desk. Phone? There's a telephone in the desk.
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? They probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up.
PC stands for porn computer.
Scary lanterns. Scary lanterns.
Scary
You don't have to
lanterns.
repeat it.
There are lanterns with Kumakura written on them.
Bronze dragon.
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
A bronze. A bronze James.
Golden ball, huh?
Golden Ball. Ah, Dragon Ball. Why is it lined up on the wall? Turn things on top. Go to the next room. Chair. The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain.
I got nothing to say to you.
What a hairstyle. The skinny one. She's completely out. Done.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
You never know. Last month's schedule is written on the board. 21st, Ikakin's beatboxing for beginners. The entrance. There's a partition set up by the doorway, probably to obscure the view from visitors.
It's pronounced partition and not partition.
Partition.
I know how it's pronounced.
Complete philosophy on the wall. If you accidentally enter a bar instead of a restaurant, don't feel obligated to order a drink. Even if the bartender gives you that order a damn drink look. That's quite the motto. Company philosophy. Company philosophy is like a summary of the ideals and the goals of that company. Some philosophy. Walking in the window. Ashtrays do not exist. Tiger
Yeah,
oak.
but look. A flying squirrel taking a nap.
Flying squirrel?
A tiger.
A tiger oak. No, it's a flying squirrel rope. Here, shrine. Pinto shrine. Oh, another dragon. And then Dragon Balls. Window. Here, Momo. Where's the chairman?
What? The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
Who you are?
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Wait, where'd Iba go?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh.
He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But Moma did not take over last year. Moma took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
The man sitting in the chairman's seat named Momo. That's Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
About Renju.
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
I have a gun.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Zoom thermo. Cigarette butts. What is cigarette butts? The tip is reddish.
Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I see. The cigarette brand is Klein.
Why is that relevant?
Small details will come in useful later.
Zoom thermo. Us print. Yeah!
Part of the cushion is still red.
Just as I thought.
This chair. The knife. That kind of knife. The kind that knifes nicely at night. It just might. Knife on the floor. Anywho. Is there someone here recently?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Who's this asshole?
Neither of them was on the sofa, and neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so. I didn't pass by anyone on my way here, and I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit, which means whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere.
Oh?
Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
Looks right. We'll peek. Who's this douchebag?
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed. I cannot approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Super hacker. Oh?
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
What?
What? What the fuck is going on?
Hey! Did you just shoot at me?
Hey, whoa, wait a minute!
Yeah. Looking to kill everyone in this room.
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do it!
Little gold ball. Explosive round. Let's go. Involvement. That's weird that I have to press control.
Iva, you saved me.
Everything happened as I simulated it.
So...
Damn.
Where's this porno mag?
You idiot. There is no adult magazine.
That's the porno mag, Iva.
However, I know
Wait, you
that
lying to
your
me, Iva?
reaction time is up to 3.6 times faster when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
Fucking hell. Damn, that lined up perfectly. Were you saying fucking hell?
You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit!
Hey, coward! I see you. Show your face! I know you. That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
Sejima, sir.
What is this guy doing here?
So Sejima. Hi, Mama. Hi. You first? What are you doing here?
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
So Sejima, a member of Congress. I see him so often on TV, it feels like I've met him before. Renju.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend. Anyway, we only saw each other a few times. I don't even remember what we spoke about.
You have an alibi for your staying the day before.
I went to work, then went home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me.
No.
If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
I mean, true.
There is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
I agree. We can't trust that.
So standing there looking rather irritated. How are you? Look. Momo's giving me a glare. About Shoko.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now. I lied earlier, when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected.
That's sussed.
Shoko was affiliated with the Kumakuras.
About Rohan Kumakura.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah, what's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
About Renju.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual stuff. I had him help me with a lot of work. But now, it's kind of the opposite, you know? We're getting work from him. Well, we were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If talent at his office was causing trouble or something...
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I'd never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
Alibis?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Okay. No, you about Shoko.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced me to her.
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information.
How about hold my
We need
gunpoint?
solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Connected.
Ota?
Date, it's me.
Well, time for Date's date. The date of Date.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now.
Well,
so I guess I'm calling you.
Well, Ota's not here. I just wanted to call you. Hey, how you doing?
Got it. I'm on my way.
Where are you going?
That's none of your concern.
He's got a date.
Moma, Congressman
with
Tsujima,
Oda.
I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Lemniscate.
This is all really suspicious.
I'll see.
What is?
Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. There's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, hey, I have a wheel, dashboard, center console, rear view mirror, glove box, gear shift, passenger seat. Oh my god, she's not actually here, she's a ghost! You, Iva. Who are you?
Who are you? Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
Oh fuck. Jellyfish.
So shiny, too.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Ghost of Renju. Oh my god. I'm just cleaning my glasses right now. Okay.
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
I mean, she kind of does sort of look a little tiny bit like Boss.
Then, are you?
Can I compare them? Boss. Boss? And then Iva. I mean, similar hairstyle. Kind of. Everything else is different though.
Mom?
Mom.
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway, You're Iba, right?
Weird insinuations about Date's medication.
Why are you here? Looking like that?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
So just close your left eye now.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
Yeah, look. Apparently, Iba's sitting in the passenger seat. About your appearance.
Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
You don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
Little Scrimblow form.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
Little Pokemon.
I was bored last night, so...
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't.
I'm gonna have to get used to this look.
I fear you would eventually grow tired of the other form as well. I just wanted to change my look a little. Think of it as a haircut.
Pretty drastic haircut.
I'm so related to the Kumakuras.
I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories, but would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Momo is suspicious.
As I said earlier, I completely agree that they are suspicious, but there is nothing currently linking them to the case.
That's true. We have no established motive. The victims were displayed, tied up on a horse, hung from the ceiling, and their left eyes taken out. We still don't know why.
It is possible that Shoko and Renju were disloyal to Congressman Tsujima and the Kumakuras. They could have been killed and displayed as a warning. That would fit the current evidence.
Huh, maybe. But it doesn't feel right.
Mr. Tsujima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle. But 20 years ago, So Tsujima lived in the Kawasaki district, to be exact.
Before it was...
He lived there until he was 40 years old.
Perhaps until it was, hazardous
The Tsujima
to live there.
owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Oh, that must be... That must have tanked really hard. God.
6 months later, the incident occurred.
Oh, okay, actually, they must have been very lucky to sell it off before the fucking...
The explosion at the chemical plant.
Damn.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area.
I was hoping they'd lose all their money just like that.
And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30 their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Tsujima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
Oh.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct. Despite the horrific accident, the Tsujima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it. It's not like you got anything out of it.
That would be true, but there is more to this story. There is another important fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed...
Hold that?
We will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska, from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuju Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
89. Noise again? There's been blinds though. I'll be back.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And you'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer.
Say there'll be more bodies, but both murders seem targeted anyway.
I'll be seeing you.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too. However, we got the call yesterday afternoon, before Renju was killed. In other words...
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
I only guess that maybe 89? Wait, no. The Cyclops killer was not found.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we're going to Lemniscate, I forgot.
Oh, Date.
Is this idiot?
What's wrong? You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her. But I didn't know. I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different. I didn't know that was Mizuki's mother. I want to apologize to her. I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Hey again. Go with the big tits is sitting behind the counter. Yes, that's why I've decided to call her. Not to her face, of course.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Now you did it.
Excuse me?
God damn it.
Shit, I said it to her face.
I want to run away and never look back.
The girl with the big tits is sitting behind the counter.
Hey, girl with the big tits.
Oh, fucking die!
Excuse me?
Shit, I said it to her face.
You're cute, by the way.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know why you're sitting here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
You're kidding.
Not that old. Alright. This is weird. There we go. What made it do that? Do you want to get some food sometime? Just hitting on her.
Awfully aggressive. You're an alpha type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
No, I'm a Sigma type.
And I kind of like you.
Okay, he's healing.
Oh, but
Oh,
there
no.
is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
Excuse
Is
me?
that going to be a problem?
Excuse me?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
He believes it.
Too bad.
No reptilians allowed. The reptilian is behind the counter. Thank you for the call.
No problem. After all, it means we get to see each other again.
I'm
Yeah?
glad.
What are you giving that look for?
She's recording a podcast right now. Looking at her schedule, it should end soon.
Oh boy. Oh, Iris. Hi. Where have you been?
Nowhere. Just doing my normal routine.
I don't know your normal routine.
I went to a Dojin store to look at the new releases. Then I ate some ramen at Jiro's, and then headed over to the PC cafe to browse threads. You know, normal.
If that's normal, I haven't had a normal day in my life.
Sort of. About Mizuki.
Mizuki didn't seem like she was angry with you.
What? You met Mizuki? Oh, at the interrogation.
That's right. He doesn't know I live with Mizuki. I have no reason to hide it.
He's gonna shit his pants when he finds out he's essentially her guardian.
Yeah, I spoke to Mizuki at her, questioning earlier.
You're sick, Date.
What?
Questioning? That sounds dirty.
What?
If I were writing a light novel, that's exactly how I would describe a sexy scene.
That's just your brain.
What kind of novels are you writing, kid?
I mean, you just said.
I don't know anything.
Wow, what a great way to open, dude.
I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Well, wait, it's no big deal. I just...
Tell her. Tell her receptionist.
You better start talking.
Tell Reptilian.
Okay.
Yeah, still look at the log for some reason. I've only seen Renju a couple times.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Really? Last night? When last night?
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man.
Hmm?
No. A woman.
I mean, we do know Renju had another partner.
I can tell you're trying to protect her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
Oh, it was Iris. Okay, never mind.
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with Iris.
Okay, fine.
Just like fucking
There's no point
seeing
in
right
hiding
through
it,
him
I
with the
guess.
fucking thermal
You're right.
vision.
Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this. She wouldn't murder anyone. She wouldn't hurt a fly. She's an idol. Idols don't kill people.
You need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me.
I mean,
The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
with how much pressure idols get, I would be surprised if an idol hasn't killed anyone. Like, Christ almighty, they get like fucking abused and shit.
The first time I met her, I had a bad case of writer's block.
I guess maybe Lemon Skate is kind of different.
And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance,
Jane.
I found a video of Tessa singing and dancing.
Plus, we'll get your writing shit on when you're an indie writer.
And it made me realize something important.
that I'm going to create multiple accounts to stop fucking arguments
You
online.
don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block.
Yeah, because your writing now involves online arguments.
And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down.
A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is listen. Okay.
So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Shoes. Slow down, I didn't say Iris was the murderer.
But do you suspect her?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But...
do it for Iris.
What time did Renju and Iris leave the building?
Around 6:15, I guess.
Around 45 minutes before the murder.
Where did they go?
About...
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved.
What was reserved?
I figured I would just go home.
What?
What happened?
Oh, there she is.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
8:23 p.m. a little bit of interrogation. It's always the streamer. SMH, SMH.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
I remotely control it. Lens is facing Iris. Pipes on the walls of the room. Security camera. This interrogation room has 2 surveillance cameras. This is one of them. The other is installed near the doorway. Oh, hi. Mirror. 2-way mirror. There is a small room on the other side of the mirror, but you can't see it from here. And... The room is reflected by a mirror. Desk in the middle of the room. Iris looks nervous. It's understandable, of course, after suddenly being taken to a place like this. You have an alibi for last night?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Maybe your mom could verify
Not
as well?
necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris' story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 p.m. yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Mom doesn't have it.
Where was she?
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Looked away. Staying
Come to
silent.
think of it,
Hmm.
Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
It was
However,
because she
we have
knew
nothing
that
to link her to the
it's got
case.
the job.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night?
Is Oda's story true?
Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 p.m., you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
That's true. But she got there an hour later. Might not have been a long visit? What were you doing with Renju?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
Maid
He
cafe?
rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC.
Oh, yeah.
He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
Did you... I'm gonna ask another question, because I'm worried that if I keep asking this, it'll, like, end the thing.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
Used to work at Sunfish
I
Pocket.
heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
What did you do after you turned him down?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura. At 6:15 p.m.
That is accurate. Okay.
That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iva?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized. Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That was... yeah, I said that it's pretty accurate.
That's true.
Got the surveillance
What about the
camera.
surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
She does work there. Maybe she's not involved with security. Maybe she might have. Who knows?
Am I a suspect?
Sussy
Not like
baka.
that.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
I love this. The moving perspective of Date walking around the desk.
No, it's still possible. You see,
Clueless. Ooh. Ooh. This could have killed Renju because... Also, door. Entrance. Hey, boss. Let's see. Fuck.
Renju's estimated TOD is yesterday, around 8 p.m. Numerous hemorrhages in the blood vessels of the throat and face indicate strangulation. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it around Renju's neck and pulled. Renju then suffocated. The more precise cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. In short, Renju was strangled from behind with some kind of cloth or rope.
From behind. where Renju was
The
murdered.
autopsy determined that Renju vacated his bowels for muscle relaxation upon death. However, no trace of this was found on the corpse or at the scene.
It was at a different location.
This means that it is highly likely Renju was killed elsewhere and moved to where he was found. Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end
Not
was
relevant.
attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid.
The kegs were used to lift the body. So if she is suspected, she definitely could have set this up herself.
They weigh approximately 55 pounds each.
Put that in kilos, please. Andrew weighs approximately 160 pounds. The elevator records that
Sunfish Pocket is located on the second floor. According to the records, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, the elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m., the total weight detected in the elevator was approximately 310 pounds.
310 pounds, Andrew's weight. 160 pounds. But he had lost weight from his... I'm assuming he had lost weight from his bowels being emptied after he died. Sedated.
discovered a high concentration of
Right.
benzodiazepine in
He was
Renju's
sedated,
body.
so something could have happened.
This drug is commonly used as a
So she
sedative.
could have strangled him to
It is
death.
likely
It would
that
not have
Renju
been.
was in a state of compromised consciousness before his death.
He would not have been able to fight back at all.
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju
Okay.
weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right.
He didn't use her body weight.
It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone.
He used the
But
barrels.
with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Ingenuity?
Not the oil drums. It's... Three beer kegs as a counterweight.
It went like this. First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the
I
counter.
mean, the beam's pretty high up. So
You
I
think
don't
a
know.
teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. That's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
But
But there is one more thing.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
He moved it with the oil drum.
How?
One. Wait, can I undo that?
The oil drum inside
That's
Sunfish
Sunfish
Pocket,
Pocket.
the type that has a lid you can open, with about a 200-liter capacity. Empty, it weighs approximately 44 pounds.
I think I'd I wish I could get rid of the watch. But I'll try it with the oil drum. Whoops.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite watch. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off, but the suspect didn't notice it.
I'm not saying anything for sure, just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
That is less than capable of driving than a human.
You insulted me!
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
Ignore me, I am arguing with the AI in my head. Boss is just staring like... Yeah, you two should stop arguing.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
That is a comment.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
Why do you say that?
As the elevator. Oh god. Renji's weight. Yep. Yeah, another clue. Elevator. And then... where Renji was murdered. Gonna have to... is that all
Iris,
these?
on which floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
Implicate Iris.
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once. At 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310...
105.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However...
I think the simplest explanation is more likely.
Stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
Why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall.
What is happening with Iris?
There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
Date? It's me. Boss is standing in the corner. Is it me? Who is this handsome male model? Oh, just me. I can see myself. Okay. He got that. Oh,
shit.
Fuck. Ota.
Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
That thing.
Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date. Sync with her.
We singing.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up...
I know.
Then, let's begin.
Time for pressure. What is this place? Warehouse? School? Lemniscate?
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you...
Oops. TV.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Look at I would be cool. The noise again. Intellect 1. Intellect 2. So the TV and the windows? And then the light. And then mental up 4 is the door. I don't know. Door is a secret. Mysterious room, videos, and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth. More choices. But anywho, I'm just gonna save it. I'm gonna take a quick break. Just want to go to the bathroom, get some more water, and I'll be back. I'm back. Oh yeah, retry. Anywho. Yeah, I don't have forever. TV.
A CRT TV.
Spin the dial.
Stop! Please!
Is she one of the victims of the Cyclops killings?
What is this video?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Oh god. On the murder video. Picked up a timie that has a negative effect. Negative timies can multiply time or force you to use them. If you pick one up, be careful. Oh, great. I guess, all the time. Second mental arc, I think I was like the window? Mirror. Curious about the mirror.
A full body mirror.
It's a little doubled. Maybe if I look.
A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say. But what is going on?
A full body.
Up to it? I'll use the tiny. Bring it down to 30.
Can you talk? Can you talk? What? Don't copy me. What? Don't copy me. Pervert. Date is a pervert. Pervert. Date is a pervert.
Why do I have to get called a pervert?
Because you are. Anywho. Torso.
4 minutes.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Jump.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
Jump!
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg unless I cannot reach that height. This is not my fault.
Nobody's blaming you.
Okay then. Torso.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you call it?
I would choke it. Maybe I should push it? You're not strong enough, Iva.
Their guard is up. We have to loosen them up first.
What do you mean?
The traditional approach would be to start with a massage.
If you are not going to help, should I choke you instead?
You should try that on them. They might be into that.
Date, please stop.
I mean, he might be into it, definitely.
A torso.
Choke it. Oh, at the time. Psycho Iva? What?
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
tired of this. We have no choice but to investigate.
Might have to end up restarting it if it goes on longer. Strangle it. Interlock 3. Operating table? TV is over there. Looks like there's an object up there in the pipes or beams or whatever. Oops, I clicked out of the game. That goes off my screen when I like bring it off screen while like rotating the camera.
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Hug it. Why do I have a strong feeling that smelling it is what I might want to do? I'll try it. Probably shouldn't have done 40.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently
Someone say
upon
glycerin?
light impact.
Yeah.
It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
Right.
A drug bottle that holds...
Hug the... yeah.
A full...
Not punching it.
An operating table.
Oh, fuck. I have to restart. Or can I go back one? I'll do... We start from lock 1, actually. Okay.
A torso with...
If it has a head...
What would you...
Okay.
Even my consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this.
Okay. Now I gotta do mental lock 4 of 3. Try the operating table.
4 minutes.
4 minutes? Try perform surgery. Use it break down to 30 seconds.
Can you just pretend to do it?
Pretend to do it? Nothing's happening. How disappointing.
Damn. I thought it might trigger a memory to recreate itself or something.
Perhaps you should abandon that line of thinking.
Fuck.
A double door. An old
Turning the dial. the other figure? Are they being hanged? Can't tell.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It appeared to be the second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
So little progress.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Gas canister? Might have to retry.
Only a shelf. A common gas canister.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
A common gas...
Smell the gas? I'm gonna fail this likely.
The smell tingles, like sweet and sour. A ketone. Perhaps acetone?
Ketone?
Acetone, acet, some relation to Iris?
Acetone set.
I cannot determine
Ace.
that with the evidence we have. More than likely, it is coincidence.
Shit. Well, I have no time remaining.
1 minute left.
Only a
Bring it down. What happens if I would have pulled?
Only a
Try pulling it. Oh, I meant to push it and put it into place. Fuck.
It will not.
Can't pull.
Shit.
Only a shelf.
I'm gonna keep that. Bring it down to 20 instead.
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
I'm not the smartest individual. Oh.
What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Why would anyone put that there?
Beat it to death.
An iron ball.
What can I throw it at? A gun? Or the mirror?
An iron.
I'm like...
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
Bonk.
I feel like that ball hit me in the head.
Now, a TV and an old book have appeared.
I hope this is the last time.
That's another mental lock. I don't think I have enough time. I'm gonna have to restart the entire thing.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I mean... then... Restart the Somnium. I'm gonna keep on the same path that I was doing, though. Skip it?
What is this place?
Skip. There we go.
A CR.
In the dial. Okay. And I did the torso.
A torso?
If it has a head...
What would you...
Okay.
I'm tired of the...
Turn on the body. Go to the TV.
4 minutes.
An old...
Turn the dial. Second victim.
Only a...
Oh shit.
That shelf stick... An iron ball.
3 minutes, Dante.
Ah, shit.
Where should I...
Throw it that way.
Understood.
Oh, that's another one. I meant to use it. Left.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
Where was the TV? Here.
An old...
Let's turn the dial again. Drop in the head.
Please. Help me. Help me.
Yeah, there's someone standing there every time. 2 people are part of the killings?
This was the 3rd victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Why does Iris know that?
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now, we must continue investigating.
Right.
Yeah. Lockers?
Just a locker.
Open them. Oh god! Jesus!
Iba?
It's alright. More importantly...
Rube Goldberg machine? Oh, that cool? Yep, I'm correct. Hehehe. I could be a Zero Escape character. Have you ever heard of a Rube Goldberg machine, even though everyone knows what the fuck it is? Sorry, I had to bring up OBS again. The ball's touched. Okay. It keeps going. Imagine this is how Iba dies. It's just the slowest death ever. I mean, she wouldn't die, but still. Doesn't stop. It does not stop. Oh, the gun shot. Okay.
That is...
What's that? That isn't, Iris, is it? Iris they acquired. I guess you get one album for every route you do, or for every, yeah, every route you take. Gomai.
What happened in that Somnium?
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Oh, wait a minute. There's no way that was Date. Does have no memory. That's the original Cyclops serial killing.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw... your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
I guess that could be it. Lost a serious look on her face. What about the original Cyclops serial killer?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
Really. You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all 4?
She might have been the red figure. The original and the new incidents.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
What if you did it? You didn't appear to. Peter looks like his usual self. Red figure.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
I wouldn't know.
About the original Cyclops
Remember what
killer.
the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but in reality, it was dropped completely.
Why did they appear in Iris's Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes the subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories. That is why we see them so often in Somnia, and why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Yeah.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not. Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Summarize for me. I didn't learn anything from speaking with Boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my
Dante,
thoughts.
it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I headed to the sync room.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No.
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But...
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
So it's repressed.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
You cannot decline, Date.
Up. It was a lead. And even then, still mysterious as to why she has memories of the first killings.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Sure. Where?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse. Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too. Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a Nile message to someone? I was so curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. (9:41 p.m.) When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. Okay, over to this.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
Oh yeah, he gets to be at the bar with his stalking victim. Counter? Bar counter. There are bottles of alcohol on a shelf. Fridge. Radio. There's a poster on the wall. Flyer. Specials are written on the blackboard. Sofa. Table. Stools. Hanger. Picture. Specials are written on the blackboard. Okay. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago. She said something about going to help an acquaintance. She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Hi, Urban Legend. Always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Look what I run into
I
here.
was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so I got here just before you did.
Did she invite you?
Look, I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
Looks like he is bothered by something. Isn't your phone broken?
No, this is my new one. You're thinking of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Okay. What is that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
Well,
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
Geez, fine. Just don't tell anybody.
Oops.
Before I tell you, who's that?
Who's who?
What?
What?
At the door. Someone's standing outside.
Who's out the door? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay, baited. Alright then. Okay, bye, Aibo. Day 4, Monday. Jukai. And still at Marble, 2 a.m. 2:50 a.m. Where's Mama? When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
My head was killing me and my memory is foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. Okay. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. She's not a monster. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama.
It looks like you're awake now.
Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Shelves. Menu. Bottles. Fridge. Radio. I'm not doing that again. Someone's polishing the dried bonito. Where's Ota?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
God
It
damn.
appears that he took off with Iris.
What were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Wonder where they went off to. Didn't you wake me up?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle. Just like the old days.
Okay. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Who calling?
Date, The boss is calling.
Boss.
How am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
Uh-oh.
I sent the address to Iva.
Ah, shit. Wait, she's breathing.
Iris?
Oh, no. Oh, no. Time to blame Ota.
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Is that where the Somnium took place?
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I think Mama ran out of marble.
What's our ETA?
Our destination is far from here. 20 minutes is the fastest.
Okay.
Please let me make it in time. That sick bastard.
What is this? They're in a bad costume? Oh god, he's there?
Ota.
Wait. What is he doing? Wait, why is he... He's not bound up or anything?
Stay away from Tessa!
There's no way he's doing this so he can be like a savior or something. I hit my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream. I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Oh god, really?
No, it can't be. No. Stop!
Oh god! No! Fucking hell. Why I was not prepared for death. Oh god. "3:35 a.m. What? Why is the bear on there instead? Oh, I noticed dead too. Fuck. What about What about Iris? What happened to her? The body was in the corner. 10 a.m. Ugh.
There you are. Finally. I was looking all over for you. It's rare to see you down like this, but it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble, and about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks? Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
That doesn't seem right based on the video, though. And we swapped costumes that quickly.
Ota would never kill Iris. And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out. Just like Renju and Shoko. Those three murders were definitely executed by the same person.
And yeah.
The new Cyclops killer. There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit.
Yeah, Ota wasn't... The only reason he went to the park was because of Mizuki contacting him.
Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Hello, camera. Doesn't feel good to have the lens staring at you. There's a PC in the corner. Pipes. Room is reflected in the mirror. Door. Let's see, Ota's behavior during the video.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
I mean, he did. I mean, he does have a history of sock puppeting, like, arguments against Tessa. Or arguments with, Tessa haters. Maybe he wanted to stage something where he would seem like more of a martyr? It would not make sense if he died afterwards. I mean, if he wanted to be seen as a martyr, I guess, but, you know.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was going to commit suicide anyway.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice-cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Boss is sitting in front of me. Ota had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it, making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend. Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Shoko was married to Renju. Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch. They've been divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
There are some additional discrepancies. I analyzed the investigation report. Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Sure.
I am.
Told the boss what Iba found.
Oh, I know that.
Well,
Ota could have stabbed himself. Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on.
What?
Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
Real Ace Attorney kind of deduction of the scene.
Well, I wasn't being serious. I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning. I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene.
Hi, Rain.
That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume. He tried to fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side.
Also, yes, objection.
He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy. The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice-cutting machine. And then...
This is a How Can You See 1 minute of this? I highly recommend, like, if you do want to, like, see more of this yourself, like, maybe playing it or watching a full playthrough of it, I kind of recommend, like, not watching right this very second. But, I mean, if you want to stick around, feel free to.
Then, who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims. But Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically
really a thing?
targeted by the culprit.
Yeah, understandable.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
I missed what was said just then. Was specifically targeted by the culprit. The only one not to have his eye pulled out.
So
yeah.
let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris. What connects these 3?
Connections.
If you find a connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting
It is actually Mizuki, no. No. I mean, that is an obvious connection, but no. Moma? Kinda doubt it. Doubt the Yakuza would kill in such, like, a serial killer kind of way. Like, it would be more of a message pinned to the, like, or related to the Yakuza. Because, you know, you can't get a message out. Like, if you're killing to send out a message like the Yakuza do, like, you're not doing that by having someone dressed up in a bear costume. Hitomi? Ota's mother, Mayumi. Definitely not Mayumi. Hitomi?
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates. And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way. No matter what the circumstances were. It seems impossible to me. Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
Yep. So? Just gonna...
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju. Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemna's Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her, and above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him. Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris. She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Nope. So Sejima.
Renju, Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras, but again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Not you.
I know Renju and Shoko.
It can't be you. You're driving there.
And I'm connected
on
to
the way.
Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko,
Yeah, and
there's
also
no
you
way
were
I
knocked
could've
out.
killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too. I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events. And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I thought her...
Give me a sec.
Over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
The people I know, I can't peg any of them.
And no leads to pursue?
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation. Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Yeah. No leads. Doggone my... Date residence. Oh yeah, I've never been to Date's place. Guess no better place to start than the warehouse itself. The scene of the crime. Monday. Stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. Cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Policeman, any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
It's a double negative. You found something.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura
There's
Fishery
Wi-Fi in the
Co.,
warehouse?
Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
I guess maybe there might be an office near the warehouse.
I have done some research. As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
The camera and laptop used for stream. Evidence marker. What's stain B? Is this Oda there? Oda's blood. Copper box. Nothing in it. Box. Empty. Let's stain A. Iris and Oda's blood.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
I'm just gonna check something. How does the stream appear in the stream notification? Like, how does the thumbnail appear? Okay, it's just what it started with the stream. It's just what it started the stream. That's good. I'm worried about spoiling this.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
He was on the verge of death. Why was he put on the freaking saw bed then? sliced into by this ice cutting machine, Iris and Ota.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed. The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
So it's not a recording. It's not a live stream of a recording? It's not. Ota was trying to help Iris jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle and Ota ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
Iris and Ota's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Right here, Iris and Ota. YouTube premiere snuff video. You know what?
There are only
It's a
few
possibility.
items on the shelf.
There are only a few. Yeah.
Is this warehouse not in use?
Weird. Forklift? Isn't Iris's body back
This
here?
forklift is old. It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
What about this? What about this forklift? This one hasn't been moved. Why was this one moved? Head crane? Full of boxes? Oil drums? Nope. Nothing else? Ice cutting machine?
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
YouTube short. Hey everyone, I'm gonna show you a quick trick. A quick 30-second trick on killing 2 people with an ice cutter. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered. Is the killer just collecting the eyeballs?
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
Alright.
Alright, I'm heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I'll let them know and then left the warehouse. Bleh. Oh? When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What was he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date. I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice. So, if I can help you, even a little...
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there.
Ota. Ota is an anagram of Toyota. None of... Am I right on that? I'm not making a fool of myself. Look, I feel very dumb when it comes to anagrams. Sububra? Spub. Look, ever since Virtue's Last Reward dropping anagrams on me like... What was it? Memento Mori, when the ninth lion like eats the sun or something. And it's just like, okay, yeah, alright. Like, fine, a big ass anagram like that. How does one solve that?
I couldn't speak
Herb wagon. It is still a Dex's Spurbers. Can speak
So
openly
I
for
decided to meet you here.
Alright. Let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
That was a game, right? It's a fictional game from Homestuck. Also worth reading Homestuck. The original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
No, Homestuck? Or was it the game for like half an hour to talk about Homestuck? Yeah, Homestuck is massive. Like 8,000 pages or something. There's a lot to it. I don't know how I can describe it other than anime isekai, but with tons of like silly references to pop culture and shit, as well as random absurd humor. I'm absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Oh, this is the first.
It's more accurate to say killers.
It looked like there was two of them,
More
yeah.
than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
I mean, yeah, that's what it looked like in the Somnium.
One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
I do not know how one is born a murderous psychopath.
The other is Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan?
The previous chairman of the Kumakuras. They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Designated stabby at birth. Ooh. Container. Warehouse. Crane. Mooring post. Oil drums. Boxes. Barriers. Water. Policeman. Policeman. Policeman 1, but also Policeman 0. The true suspect of this crime. He looks grimly serious. Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Reminds me of the anime with the crime percent in their brain and the cops run up to people before they do the crimes. Yeah, I have no clue what anime you might be talking about. Who is this murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, actually born?
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Okay, I mean, I don't know if that makes someone... I don't know.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Lulu?
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Stabby?
What was it?
I mean, he did shoot.
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the
But you don't go
reward system
stabby?
of the brain.
How do you know that, Rain? What if you aren't planning to go stabby right now?
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic.
Not actually the chemical it matters, but love is fucking, I don't know, understandable. Kinda A-Rose Becky? Becky feels like... feels like a word that doesn't even sound, real. You only want to stabby a pizza with a rolly boy? It's more like a cutty, but also kind of a stabby. but also same.
They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
What is the just dopamine talk? Am I being Uchikoshi explained about what dopamine is?
He got pleasure from killing people?
With the ice cutter? Yes. I mean, it'd be a pretty clean cut on pizza. After the pizza gets destroyed? I don't know. It's pretty industrial grade. Probably be a neat slice. I don't know, those bodies look like they got sliced neatly.
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life. That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
So the killer is an adult now? Or was an adult at the time? About Rohan.
18 years ago,
Red
Rohan
sauce.
took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
So you're saying he's really good at that?
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Why specifically women's eyes? They're just eyes, aren't
Their
they?
beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them.
They're just
He
the same
needed
eyes,
to
aren't
have
they?
them, to make them his own. Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye.
Or is it specifically the idea that it
acquired
came from a woman?
grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women. He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath.
You just brain growth, bro, stab. You ain't thinking about how all eyes look the same in every single human body, aside from any special conditions.
The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye.
Yeah, Rohan really got his eye supply from the Cyclops killer.
Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established. This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings. At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
Can you only take the one eye? At the same time you was assigned to Abyss, eh? Summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice,
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan
So if there's
Kumakura.
2 Cyclops killers, that would mean that they wouldn't be a Cyclops? After all, they'd have 2 eyes. Anywho.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means...
Really likes eyes so much that he doesn't even take both of them. You see, but if I liked eyes that much, I'd probably just take both of them.
Pewter,
It'd double your collection, easily.
One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
If this is already filled with wonky logic, like, I love the wonky logic in... in games directed by Kotaro Uchikoshi.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
89?
Number 89.
So that's the one that called.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
So, now you know why I said that.
That's a lead and a half.
That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Okay. Well, bye, Pewter. Actually, with that... Actually, I want to check the... Ow, my foot. I want to check the flowchart. See how this is going. This is big. Jesus Christ. I am here. Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if the paths, like, I wonder how different each path is. Probably gets pretty different. These games are pretty good about that. Anywho, I did save, right? Yeah. This is gonna be it for today's stream. Really enjoyed what I played of I today. I. Save twice is better than save zero? Agreed. I'd rather save twice, or 3 times, or 5 times, than forget. But if I save 5 times, that means I definitely did not forget. Anywho. Yeah, that's it. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. It's Sunday. And, I don't know, not like I get home late or anything, so... I'm just gonna end the stream now, before I beat around the bush. I have a Twitter, if anyone wants to follow my Twitter. I sometimes remember to post stream updates. And that's about it. Have a good night, morning, noon, afternoon, whatever it is. And see you next stream.